Hey, elite educators and purposeful parents. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about the best side hustles for teachers. I am Kimberly Deneen, your favorite educational coach and consultant. And here at Education Noire, we provide the best tips and tools you need to level up your practice for student growth and achievement. So let's get into the video. I will be looking at my notes as we go through these, and I am giving you 5 best side hustles for teachers. I have I have applied for some of these, and some of these I just found in my research, and I wanted to give you the side hustles that don't require you to leave your house, that don't require a lot of materials or planning. Because guess what? We plan all the time for our students to have the best engaging lessons for them. So the last thing that I want to give you is something where you have to do a lot of planning. So let's get into the first one. The first one that I want to give you is called Study Pool. And I'm going to go to some of the websites as we go through the video. But this one, Study Pool, is really cool because this one, you simply are answering questions. So if someone has a question about the Pythagorean theorem, I hope I said that right because, math is not my forte. But if it's yours and someone asks a question about it and you answer it, cha-ching, you get paid for that. You can also upload study materials to Study Pool and get paid for that as well. So, hey, those brilliant, engaging activities that you're creating in your class, you can actually post those on Study Pool and get paid. So your guided notes, your PowerPoint presentations that are teaching lessons, you get paid to upload these. So check out Study Pool. The next one is called Transcribo or Transcribo. I'm not sure how they say it. However, all you're doing is listening to something and you're actually typing it out. So you get paid for that. That's not a lot of effort. It's simply just typing, listening, and typing. And you might also have to catch AI mistakes because if you've ever been watching a YouTube video or if you've ever had a text to speech software, sometimes it doesn't quite pick up exactly what you said. So you'll have to, catch those mistakes. And with Study Pool and with Transcribo, you will have to take an assessment in order to get accepted to work on both of these platforms. So, just be prepared for that. With Study Pool, they want to make sure that you know how to cite information using I think it's the MLA format. I can't remember if it's the MLA format or not, but you will have to do some writing and you will have to cite your writing. So and you will have to also upload your credentials for Study Pool. For Transcribo, you will be taking a test, transcribing information, and you will have to catch those AI mistakes. Okay, so I just wanted to prepare you for that because you will have to show some skill. Okay. All right. The next one is called Take Lessons. So if you are math, English, science, history, any of those, you can actually tutor on here. But I also wanted to say our elective teachers. If you play an instrument, if you if you you know sing, you can actually tutor in that area on Take Lessons. So check out that website. And then the other one that I have listed here is called Transcribe Me, which also works just like Transcribo or Transcribo. So you're simply going to be typing out what you hear and uploading that, and you will get paid for that. Okay. Now I'm going to show you one of my favorite ones, and it's the one that I am currently on. I'm not on all of these, but I was planning to do all of them had I not gotten a position to teach overseas, because I was still going to move out of the country whether I got a position or not. So I was planning to get on all of these so I could make sure I could support myself while I was living my best life somewhere abroad. Okay, so the one that I am on right now is Prepley, and it's Preply. And what I really like about Prepley is I can set my own schedule, and the lessons are done for me. And I really like not having to plan. I like just going in and being able to teach. And I really love this platform because I've been able to meet people from all around the world. I have a student that currently lives in the Czech Republic. I have one who she's Russian, but she lives here now. I have one in Mexico. I have one in Ecuador, Venezuela. It's just been really, really refreshing and fun just to work with people who are from different cultural backgrounds. And I have truly, truly been enjoying this. So I'm going to show you the Prepley platform. So stay tuned. Okay, so we're on the Prepley website. Right now, you're looking at my calendar. You do have to upload your credentials on this site in order to be able to teach. I don't think, I don't remember if I had to do a test. I've been on here for some months now, and I'm not sure if I had to do a test. You can set your rate. I am currently teaching English on this platform, and I'm going to tell you, there is so much demand. Like sometimes I have, like currently, you see my profile is hidden. I'm gonna keep it hidden because when it's not hidden, I keep getting students, and my time is extremely limited because I commute for work, and of course, I am teaching full time. So currently, I am only available to teach on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. You see this Thursday, I have blocked all, well, this is today is Saturday the 7th, but you see on Cinco de Mayo, I blocked that time off. And then I also teach on Saturdays twice. I do 11 o'clock and I do 2 o'clock. So you set up your schedule how you want it. And trust me when I tell you, you will have no problem recruiting students. In order to get started, you will need to set up your profile. Let me see if I can show you my profile. Okay, so you will need to set up your profile. Oh, it doesn't really show you exactly. Let me see. Let's see. Let's look at the description. Maybe that. Okay, there we go. All right, so you will see how I set up my profile with a description, and they will help you kind of give you prompts for how you can set that up. So you see, I just have a brief introduction and I have a description and why they should book with me. Okay. And then you also will have to create a video. And it's, I don't know, it's short. It doesn't have to be long. It's like a 2-minute video. So I have this video here. Hello, I am Kimberly Braxton. Okay, so you got that. And then you put your subjects that you want to teach. So this is what you would set up. All of this would be set up. And after you set this up, you will be able to, students will be able to book with you. Okay. So I'm going to take you into what the lessons look like, just so you can see that there is minimal planning here. So I'll take you into this student's class. And I'm just going to open up a learning plan. So that way you can see. So you can see, I can set up her learning plan. Let me just take you through it so you can kind of see what it looks like. So we will talk about this. We'll continue on through it. Feeling at home. I will have the students read that, and then we'll discuss this. One thing that's cool about this is there's a speaking tracker. So you can actually see like how much you're speaking and how much your students are speaking. You can add vocabulary for them. They can look at vocabulary and go through their vocabulary on their own. There is a whiteboard here. I have not used, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't used that. You can annotate. And this is generally what I work through with my students. You can post your objective here, homework, materials, new vocabulary, and I always go through their errors with them. And then sometimes we'll talk about what they want to do for the next lesson. Also, you can just go here. I'm sorry, I keep hitting the wrong. I keep hitting the left, but I need to hit the right, and I keep hitting the left. All right, so then you can have conversation starters with your students. You can choose topics. And all this is set up to their level. You can also put in grammar practice into the lesson. All of these things are simply just done with the click of a button, but all of the content is already there for you. And that's what I like about this. Okay, so let's go out of this. Let's go back out of this. I'm trying to get out. All right, so then I wanted to show you. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to go to my calendar. Okay. All right, but not just my calendar, but then you can see that I have money here. After every lesson, money is loaded into your wallet, so to speak. I don't know what else I would call it. I can withdraw this money. It goes into my PayPal account. So you want to have a PayPal account set up, or that's the one that I recognize that they worked with. Because I feel like Prepley is like a British-based company. So the one that I recognized was PayPal. So you want to set up a PayPal account so that way all of your money can simply be, just deposited into your PayPal account. Okay. And so this is, I have not had to find students. Trust me when I tell you, it's so much demand out here for learning English. And I can also just, okay, let's just say, let's go into June. You see these all this time. The orange means I have scheduled time off. Okay. So let's do this. So I would go in here and I would simply click on time off, and I can choose to make it all day. And then I would schedule the time off, which I think I'm going to have to do that for June 25th, because I feel like that's when we're taking our family vacation. So, but anyway, you can see this is, a great part-time income. And, I only work like, like I said, 4 days a week, and I only work for a couple of hours. And you see, I have money in my wallet now. So this is a great side hustle versus driving for Lyft or driving for Uber or doing Uber Eats or doing DoorDash. Like, I don't have to leave my house, because when I get home, I literally put on my PJs, and I get comfortable after I eat my dinner and all that stuff and have some downtime. Then I get on my computer and I teach. And I really have enjoyed working in this way, because I'm really building relationships. So that is Prepley, and that is my favorite side hustle for teachers. So, you have heard the 5 best side hustles for teachers. Post in the comments which one you think you would want to try. Which one do you think is your favorite? Which one appeals to you? Post in the comments and share this with a teacher friend, a teacher colleague that you know who may want to earn some extra money in their spare time. Again, these are what I call non-invasive ways to make extra money, because you don't have to. Gas is too high right now to be running around town, dropping off food to people and taking people to places they need to go. Gas is too high. Okay, so that's first and foremost. And then the second thing is, you want to be comfortable. I mean, I know I do. I want to be comfortable at home, if in my PJs. I don't even think my students know I'm in my PJs, because this is what they see right here. So I'm super comfortable, but I'm teaching. But with Prepley, it doesn't really feel like I'm teaching. It really just feels like I'm talking to, someone that I'm trying to get to know. So yeah, share this with your teacher friends, and definitely post in the comments which one is your favorite, which one you might want to try. And if you have gotten value out of this video, show some love and tap that like button. And if you have not joined our community yet, what are you waiting for? All it takes is simply clicking the subscribe button and tapping that notification bell, so that way you'll be notified when I post new videos each week. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end, and continue to level up your practice for student growth and achievement, and I'll see you in the next video.